how to make your own Python model. Now, to make your own Python model, you have to have a folder. Now, if you need a folder, you can click in New Folder, and you'll have your new folder. Now, I'm going to name my model PyMaker. And so it's going to be called PyMaker. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this inside of here, and then PyMaker. Well, you can put PyMaker. So this is a code in the model. And so in this tutorial, we're going to show you how to do classes. Classes are very easy, and classes can be used for lots of things. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to type in import tinkinter. And so I'm going to port tinkinter as T. Now the reason I'm doing this is because, well, how about we put this? Let's say we make the model from scratch. To do that, we would have to so this is basically a building model. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go to computer, local disk, Python 34. So there is a PyMaker here, but it's not so good. So I made this one because it's good for, well, you know what I mean. It's a better version of PyMaker. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go to pill, and then now to install pill, remember, as the same thing as installing Pygate. You know, you can do that. So we gotta find image.py. Here we go. We open that. And then we'll find all the image stuff that we need. So this image thing is supposed to make, it's supposed to make images. So what we're going to do, we're going to copy all this code, and then we're going to put it into our PyMaker file. Now this is so that I can make images. Now I'm just following through the code to see what it has. I'm just gonna see what this has for displaying images. So see, this is different things to put in here, so I'll just copy the code from the file. Now this is not something that you're gonna be downloading, okay? It's just for basic stuff. Now I'm copying lots of this file. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna well, there's a lot to this file, so I'll just be copying it. So I don't really know how to make images in the Python model, but for this time I'm just gonna be making classes. So classes are basically different functions in a Python model. Now, when you're using classes, you're creating different functions that you can use in Python. And so I'm just going to make my first class. Now, when you make classes, you can do different things with it. Now, these classes are going to be numeral classes, and we're going to be showing you how classes work. So first, we're going to do move, and then this. Then we're going to type in a definition statement. These definition statement is basically the main file or the main part of this class. So we're going to type in init, and then we're going to put here, and then we type in the data of the class data. So everything you type in the class, it's going to be put here. And one of the definitions may be using some of that stuff. So we're going to do def init, and then we're going to put self. This is what lots of people use for their classes. Self. You can type in whatever you want, like cell or sepal, but I'm just gonna type in self. So what you're gonna be doing here is this is where we put all the stuff that this class needs to function. Now what we're gonna put here is x and y. X and y is how it's gonna move. So x, y, x, x, y, x, y, x, y, all that stuff. So, but what we're going to do here is we're going to put x equals 0 and y equals 0. And then we're going to type in all the code. So we're going to type in self point x equals x and self point y equals y. And then that creates something for the class to use. And then so now we can put in define, and then maybe move, and so move it, and so when you use this function, it is the self, and then x, y, and then what you can do is self point x plus equals x, and well, actually, sorry, I type that way sometimes. And self point y plus equals y, and then that's how our first class is gonna be. Now our second class is gonna be a king class. Well, this is gonna be an image class, and so basically what this image class does is it's supposed to create an image for the thing. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in def init, and then remember we're gonna type in self like always, or maybe any of the other spelling, But this is the main way you put it. lots of people put it this way. You can probably put it the other way, but it's probably not going to work. Just like the self. If you didn't know that it was the self too, sorry if I said anything weird, but that's kind of how it works. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in name equals img. Now this is how I type in image, img. That's the way I type it. You know what I mean? And then so we're gonna type in self point name equals name, and then we're gonna type in def display. And so what this is supposed to do, this definition, is what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to display the image and add different functions to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in image equals, well, self point name equals well, whatever you want. Maybe make a variable. But the variable part is in here. So you can type in whatever you want. And the display part, you don't really need it. So I'm going to probably print this thing. Print name. And then so we're just going to run the code, Run the model, run the code. And then we're going to see what this does. So, we're going to try this again. Oh, no, yeah, I forgot to do that. So, let's rerun the code. I made a little bit of a mistake, you know what I mean? So, we're just gonna type in, so, we're gonna type in move 9, 5. And then so move object and that's what it does. And then so now we're gonna do image pin image object. And so image object at OXO28D9FDO. So we're just gonna type in object. See what that can do. And I'm gonna type in object this too also. And then we're so now we're gonna rerun the code and image. We're gonna try image pin again, so basically what you're doing is you're just doing certain things, So I don't think we'll need the display thing. But we can do little if statements and everything. So that's all you need to know about how classes work. And so bye bye. I hope